students, and welcome to my virtual instruction today for PE. I hope that wherever you are having a good day. Welcome to Jungle Safari Yoga. Today we will be imagining that we are going on an adventure into the western jungles of Africa. And with every animal that we encounter on our safari, we will be doing a yoga pose. So let's start by putting on our safari gear. I would want everyone to get up and find some space for them to do yoga poses and stretches. In order to know that your space is good, we're going to open our arms out, twist our bodies from side to side, and make sure that we are not touching anything. You will also need a mat or comfortable flat ground for the yoga poses and stretches we will be doing today. So let's start by putting on the safari gear. I'll need everyone to stand feet shoulder width apart, like so, and then we're going to reach up for the sky and down to one side of your leg. And reach all the way down to your feet, and then hold this position here. Let's pretend to put on our shoes now. Hold this for about 10 seconds. Great, now everyone roll back up. We're going to reach for the sky and go for the other leg. Reach all the way down. We're going to be pretending that we are putting on shoes right now. So hold for about 10 seconds and reach back up for the sky. Good job, everybody. Now, bring your feet together. We're gonna tie the laces. Reach back down for your feet. All right, slowly roll back up. All right, now that we have our safari gear on, we are ready for our adventure. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now that we have our gear on and we are ready for adventure, we're going to walk through the jungle finally. So, as we walk through the jungle, one of the first animals that we encounter is the cobra snake. We are going to imitate the cobra snake by doing the cobra pose. I'll need everyone to get up from wherever they are, or if they're on their mat already, that's good. Get back in that space. We'll start off by laying down on the ground. Lay flat on your stomach, on your mat, or flat ground. And we're going to use our hands and push our upper body up towards the sky and form a snake position with our backs. Hold this pose for about 30 seconds. As we are holding this pose, you will notice we are stretching our abdominal muscles. Let's make sure to keep breathing as we are doing this stretch. Take deep breaths, and we're done. Go back down to the ground, and you can go back into a sitting position. Good cobra poses, everybody. Great job imitating the cobra snake, everybody. As we go along our adventure, the next animal we encounter is the great big lion. Now I want everyone to get up, go back to their mat, and resume a kneeling position. Everyone get down on their knees like so, and then with our feet underneath us, we're going to try to touch our toes together behind us, just like forming a diamond with our legs. It should look like this. Okay? Forming a diamond with our feet. And then we are going to sit on our feet, like so. Arching our back, we're going to put our hands out in front of us, like so, and take deep breaths. If you want, you can roar like a ferocious lion. Roar! Make sure to take deep breaths. We're gonna hold this pose for about 30 seconds. Make sure to lean back into your feet and sitting back into that will stretch your quads. Taking deep breaths. All right, everybody. Great job being a ferocious lion. Virtual high five for that one. By doing the yoga poses we have done so far, we are accessing different muscles in our body and stretching them as well. This helps build flexibility and balance as well as muscular strength when we are accessing our abdominal muscles and quad muscles. Flexibility, balance, and muscular strength are all examples of characteristics of skill-related fitness. Moving on in our jungle safari adventure, another animal that we encounter is the tree frog. This calls for us to do the frog pose. I want everyone to get up, go back to their mat. We will start by laying flat on our stomachs on the ground with our hands at our sides, and then we will kick our feet up to our butts. Now, as you can see, my feet do not exactly touch my butt, so I will be taking my arms and hands and pushing my feet down to the ground using my hands. This stretches our quad muscles. Another way to do this yoga pose is to kick your feet up, but just leave your hands out in front of you. You can also do this pose to do the frog pose. I will be demonstrating the first pose that I demonstrated, which is just like this. So just continue to push your feet out, down toward the ground, or keep your arms out in front of you. And remember to take deep breaths. We will be holding this pose for 30 seconds. Keep pushing. If you need to, stop pushing and don't stretch if it hurts, and just reach out in front of you. Okay, good frog poses, everybody. Great job imitating a tree frog. As we come to the end of our safari, we encounter one last animal, the crocodile. The crocodiles usually like to stay hidden, and they are quiet so that they can scare prey and attack. We are going to act like a crocodile by doing the crocodile pose. I'll need everyone to get up, go back to their mats for one last time, and lay flat on the ground with our hands right next to our heads, like so. Then we will take one leg, preferably the left leg, and bend it like so, just slightly, while keeping your other leg straight. This is a good pose for meditating and concentrating on your breathing. We are going to hold this pose for about 30 seconds and take deep breaths. Really try to relax your muscles and body. All right, everybody. Good job being a crocodile. I love the crocodile poses. We are done with our Jungle Safari Yoga activity. Thank you so much for joining me on the Jungle Safari today. Virtual high five for all your hard work. Now it is time to take off our gear from the safari. I'll need everyone to get up and go back to their mats. And this time, to take off our gear, we will be sitting down like so, with our feet spread apart, just like so. This in and of itself is a good stretch, but we are going to further the stretch by reaching towards one foot to take off our shoes. Let's do that now. Reach towards one foot, really stretch those legs. It's okay if you cannot touch your toes or reach your feet, just try. Good job. Remember to take deep breaths. going to reach for the other foot. Try to take off that shoe. Again, it's okay if you cannot reach to your foot. Just try. Take deep breaths. All right, now we're going to bring our feet together and reach for our feet, like so. Continuing to take off our shoes, and here. Good job. Hold this for about 10 more seconds. Okay. Good job, everybody. That concludes our jungle safari activity for today. Now, let's check what we have learned from the jungle safari activity and how we feel after the activity. The first question, what are some examples of characteristics of skill-related fitness? If you remember, I mentioned earlier in the lesson that some examples of characteristics of skill-related fitness include flexibility, balance, and muscular strength. Next question, do we recall how to do a frog pose? If not, a frog pose goes as follows. You lay on your stomach, flat on the ground like so, kick your feet up to your butt, and use your hands to try to push them down towards the ground. I want to thank you all again for coming with me on our jungle safari yoga activity, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!